Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a tour of the Tierney Bytespeed VR solution. It is a computer-based solution. So what you're seeing here is actually a cart. It's a mobile cart, all-inclusive of everything that you need to participate in a high-level VR experience. Oftentimes, people wish they could take this experience to multiple rooms or move throughout a building. That's what the cart is for. You do not need the cart. There are ways to set this up in a traditional computer lab, a traditional classroom, somewhere that you might already have desks and chairs or tables to connect. So within the cart, you just have a simple storage location where you can put the headsets, the remotes. The computer is in here. We talked about a computer-based solution from Bytespeed. The reason the computer is needed is the quality of the content in the applications. They're heavy enough where you need that power from that computer. So you can store everything in there. You can even store your cleaning solution, which we'll talk a little bit about as well. So that's your storage. Also, you have your mouse and keyboard. That is connecting to the computer. That allows you to access the applications and the content that you'd like to use. Another nice thing about the Bytespeed Tierney VR solution is that the computer is strong enough to be part of a computer lab setting. It can run other applications. So this can be multi-purpose. It doesn't have to just be for VR. Also, these computers are built strong enough to run different esports applications as well. The display is nice and is important because the headset can't go on every student's face at the same time. So generally, we're seeing groups of 5 to 10 bundles or carts in a given classroom, so students can interact with that. So generally, you might have 2 to 3 students working together in partnership within the VR experience. So if one student has the headset on, the other 2 are still able to view and experience what that student is looking at. Now, as far as the headset comes, what we have is an HTC Vive solution. This headset can be wired or wireless. So it depends on what solution, what you're looking for, but it can be wired or wireless. It can also be cleaned with Clorox wipes or anything else that you might clean surfaces with. The Bytespeed solution that we provide at Tierney also comes with some additional padding as well to make sure that you can change that out if you'd like. Then you do have the 2 remote controls that you're able to interact with the content. There's the different buttons. The one really nice thing that I like when I first tried this solution is I didn't necessarily know what buttons did what. When you're looking in the VR headset, you actually see your hands and you see the controllers, and in your field of view are directions for what each button does. So even if you don't know, we're looking at Google Earth right now, even if I do not know how to zoom in or go to a different part of the world, it will tell me within the viewer. So that's a nice piece. You don't necessarily have to know how to use each application. The controllers will give you that little tutorial within the application. You also have these sensors. Those are what are sensing the interactivity with the remotes. One other thing that we do add is the ability to route this content to a larger display. So maybe this is for a maker space or a STEM lab, or a teacher's going to use this as part of a teaching tool. You actually have the ability through HDMI to port out this signal or anything that the teacher or student is interacting with to a larger display. So if you have a projector or a panel or interactive flat panel, you actually have the ability to take the experience that's in the headset and make it visible for everybody in the room. If you're interested in additional information or pricing, please reach out to your account executive.